Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. It's my first one. I don't have all that fancy lighting yet, so bear with me. I keep this pretty short and quick, or try to at least. So here we go. So first I'm going to start off with my Becca primer. It's the First Light Priming Filter primer. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and put it all over my face. Also, I've been using this mascara that I'm selling, and my redness has gone down so much. Now I'm going to take my Hourglass Cosmetics in the shade Almond, and using my Sigma Foundation F60 brush, I'm just gonna paint that on. Trying to work on my accent, y'all. And just, this actually is really good lighting. I take my time on it because I feel like foundation, the right foundation too, can really make a difference. And I feel like with makeup, you're not so much trying to look like a different person as you are just trying to enhance your features. I mean, maybe you are. Some people, I mean, you know, makeup has no rules, so you can do whatever you want. Sometimes I look like a different person. I love this foundation brush. It's awesome. I'm going to take my Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Almond. Did I say the shade of that? It's Nude. The shade is Nude for my foundation. I'm going to take this again. I don't like a whole lot of concealer, but I feel like this way, I love a beauty blender, but this way you can apply it directly where you want without it, you know, smudging or getting it somewhere that you didn't intend for it to be. And then once it's distributed across the area that you wanted evenly, I'm going to go back and take my beauty blender and blend it out. Okay. And I'm just going to dab that kind of lightly. I just don't want to pick up any product. Okay, now see how much more lifted this side of my face is than that. Alrighty. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna speed this up. Also, here's a trick that I've learned and something that I've noticed. Okay, so if you look at the Kardashian-Jenner, if you look at their pictures, what you'll notice is that this line right here, they directly correlate the line of their eyeshadow to their cheekbone. So see how my cheekbones go in this way right here, this angle. That's the way that I need to make my eyeshadow go. And then it makes it look like you have a really tight ponytail, which gives the effect of being snatched. I figured that out all on my own, y'all, so if this tip works for you, then shout out to me. Maybe I need to stop comparing myself to everybody on social media so much. Then I'm going to do the nose, just a little. So now I'm gonna use my Milk setting powder. I love this stuff, but it is kind of overpriced, and they only have one shade. Well, they did it this Sephora that I went to. They only had one shade, which was kind of weird because there are definitely more than one shades of human out there. So I'm gonna pour some of this into the lid, and then I'm gonna dab that. But yeah, like I said, this is kind of overpriced, and if you want to, honestly, go to Walmart and get the Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's a way better price, and it's literally the same. It's literally the same. And this one, I don't know if I already said this, but it's $29. I don't know why I thought I was bougie and bought this. I could have used that $29 for something else. Oh well. On to bronzer. Bronzer is my favorite. I'm going to use this Lorac Pro To Go palette. It's got literally everything that you need if you're on the go, for real. It's awesome. I'm going to use this brush. I don't really know what brush this is, but it's awesome for bronzer. And I'm just going to swipe that back into my cheek. Oh. Into my cheekbones. I think it's because this brush is so like fluffy, it just goes on evenly. Except for right there, that was odd. Also, if you're wondering where I got my sweater, I'm in a sweater and PJs. It's kind of cold out here. It's from Shein. It's my favorite website, except when I order something and it comes in the size of a toddler. So you gotta read the reviews. Alright, I'm just gonna deepen it up a little bit more, because I got a 5 head going on. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Morphe M535 brush, which is the best blending brush, and I'm gonna use this in the same shade to contour my nose. Okay, how much of a difference does that make? Do a little exclamation point right there, and you're good. I'm gonna put a little bit of this right here too, just to give it a little more dimension. All the way back. And accentuate all your lines, you know what I mean? Like that. Define your lines. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my highlighter, and I'm gonna use the Fenty Matchsticks highlighter in Starstruck. This stuff is really good, especially if you have more of an oily skin. My skin is oily right here, but on my cheeks and everywhere else, it's like really dry. So this is good. It's not great on me. Well, it's pretty good, but I think it'd be outstanding on somebody who had an oilier skin because it's kind of dry, you know what I mean? So it doesn't work as well with someone who has kind of dry skin on their cheeks. And then you just blend. And another trick by the Kardashian Jenners that Mario, Kim's makeup artist, do a little exclamation point in the center. He said to put highlighter above your eyebrow, and I started doing it, and I actually really like it. It just gives you an extra glow. And then on the Cupid's bow, of course. I'm gonna do my brows first, so let's do that first. I'm gonna take my NYX pen in the shade Taupe, and I'm just gonna start to draw my eyebrows. Now I'm going to take my Gimme Brow by Benefit in the shade 4. This stuff, y'all, is amazing. You can use this by itself. It's so good. The only thing, I wish it had like a longer applicator. It's really, really short, but it actually is really good. It's very exact. And then I'm just going to, it works for making your brows fluffy. You can fill everything in with this. I mean, it is so good. I love it. My mom started using it, and then I started using it because I kept stealing hers. Her eyebrows are a bit lighter than mine though. My glow looks pretty good. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean this up. I just gotta, oh Lord. I just gotta conceal them. Yeah, that's another thing actually about this. It gets kind of clumpy sometimes, but it comes off really easily. It's easy to fix, so I'm not complaining. All right, then I'm gonna brush this out because this one's looking a little wonky. So then taking my concealer and my Morphe M421 brush, which is a concealer brush, I'm going to line my eyebrows so they don't look too out of control, but I'm only going to do it on the bottom because I do want them to look fluffier on the top. I'm going to put some of that kind of as like a primer. So for today's look on my eyes, I'm just going to do a light kind of brownie look, which I don't usually do, but I'm going to go for it today. So I'm going to take this nameless brush. I have a lot of nameless brushes. I'm working on that. And I'm going to take my Protego palette in the shade Shell Pearl, which is a very, very pretty, like, iridescent white color, and it correlates well with this Fenty highlighter. I'm gonna just put it right on my eyebrow bone. It's not like a golden, it's more of like a pearly, like hence the name. Yeah, I like it a lot. Oh my god, there's a fire. I hope that's safe. Y'all, I'm so ADHD. Okay. This is so pretty. I love this shade. And then I'm going to take the Shell color. It's a yellowy white color, and just apply that all over my lid. My boyfriend said this is how I look best, just with like minimal makeup on. But I like makeup, so I don't care if I look best. I just like it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Stila palette, and I'm going to use this, it's like a caramel brown color, I don't know, and I'm just going to dust that with my blending brush from Morphe all over my lid. Don't worry, I'm going to go back and try to do that Kylie Jenner effect. Not gonna be too much, just enough. Y'all, this man is legit got a fire growing back here. One of my neighbors. Okay, now I'm gonna deepen this up just a little bit using a smaller blending brush. And I'm gonna use a shade from my Morphe palette. My Protego palette. And I'm just gonna take this shade Chai right here, and I'm gonna apply just a little bit on my lids. With my finger, because I feel like that's the best application. Okay. And now I'm gonna take the shade Cafe right here and put that in my crease. Just a little, just to deepen it up. And then, need to blend that a little. Then I'm gonna take the same brush that I put my white on with. I'm gonna take the cafe color, I'm gonna lightly sweep that across my bottom lid. Sometimes I feel like my eye shape doesn't look as good with stuff under my eyes, but sometimes I like it. And then I'm gonna take the chai color and pop that right in the center, kind of like I did on the top lid. Then, taking this little brush, I'm gonna use that pearl shade and pop that in my inner crease. Now, taking my concealer brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade Mink from this, and I'm gonna just do a stamp liner. I feel like liner, like real liner, kind of makes eyelashes look a bit shorter. So I'm just gonna do that right there. Pull it a little bit. Just that right there. Then I'm going to take my foundation brush that I applied my concealer with and get that effect. Okay. So now I'm going to put on my mascara and my lip balm. I actually sell this stuff, y'all. Especially when it comes to makeup, I'm not gonna lead you astray. This stuff is really, really good. It keeps my lips really rosy and plump, and very, very moisturized. Just give it a minute. My lips will be like, okay. So that's on there well. Now I'm gonna apply my mascara off camera, and then I'll be back for the final look. Okay, so I'm back, and this is my final look, y'all. It's really simple, really easy. It's a good winter everyday look. It's just simple. And it looks fresh, and I love it, and it's not too much, it's just enough. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, I know a lot of people have been waiting or wanting me to do a YouTube video. This is my first one. Ignore the old fan anyways. I'm outside, and this is just like our porch, so sorry. Anyways, so if this was my first time, and if you liked it, then give it a thumbs up, and I'll continue to make them. It may not be every week like a lot of other YouTubers, but I'm just getting started, so thanks for watching.